What's up, everybody? Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you guys got a beautiful, fantastic Friday. But guess what today is? Today is welcome to another episode, Movie Critics Friday. That's right, everybody. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about one of not my favorite Marvel movies, but it's up there like in the top 30s. Legit, not going to lie to you because it's very nostalgic for me. We're going to be talking about a movie that came out in theaters in April 16, 2004, directed by Jonathan Hensleigh. That's right, everybody. We're going to be talking about The Punisher, 2004. I'm gonna get my pros and cons, so sit back and chillax and enjoy the rest of the episode, Movie Critics Friday. Alright, everybody, so I want to thank the filmmakers and the cast and crew for their hard work and dedication, trying to make this film enjoyable, trying to make this film great. It's good, but it's not great or phenomenal. So let's get my pros and cons. So let's go. So my pro is, I love the film, but not as much as everybody else, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I grew up on this film. I'm very nostalgic, I'm very biased of this film, because me and my brother, we love this film. I'm not gonna lie to you. But as an adult, when you're watching this, rewatching, there's a lot of flaws. So let's give the flaws, let's give the pros. First, I give the pros before I give the cons. So the pro is, I gotta give Thomas Jane performance. Legit, he played a broken character, a traumatic character, but he felt like he was playing like a noir detective character, if that makes sense. He didn't play like a Marines, like Frank Castle is in the comics. He just played an FBI informant that lost his family. So that's the only pro I gotta give. The rest of it is, I like the action, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's very early 2000s, so it's not that much action as we rewatch it today. So there is not that much vengeful stuff. He's very strategic, very technician. I give that to the character, but that's the only thing I gotta give the pros. And I love the supporting cast, like the three roommates, like legit the three people and the neighbors. I like them. Their portrayal was awesome, but nevertheless, it was kind of like going back and forth. So the cons is they were going back and forth. It was like a kind of like a slapstick comedy. Then next, it came vengeful. Then it came to action. It was like going back and forth. They didn't follow the story coherent. So it was like, dude, make it make sense. Like truly, you're gonna follow the action movie, follow the plot, follow the story. Do not make it slapstick comedy, because at the end of the day, felt like I was watching it throughout the scenes of the movies. It felt like I was watching a traumatic character, going to find it vengeful, but then nevertheless it kind of hold back, and legit kind of made it more comedic. So that's the only thing I got to give my takes on the pros and cons. So let's sit back and chillax. So there's more pros and cons. It is half and half. The pro is Thomas Jane performance was good, but not great. The con is, I wish they portray him more like the comic, because they follow too much of the Garth Ennis comic book line. Legit, welcome back, Frank. Which is, I love the comic book storyline, but it didn't feel like this character, if that makes sense. For me, John Bernthal is the best Punisher ever, and legit, John Bernthal is the Garth Ennis run. So this is the pro. Many years after, legit 2004, he reprised his role again as the Punisher in a short film, The Dirty Laundry. Legit, this is the best performance of him as Frank Castle, because he legit portrayed the comic book accuracy of Frank Castle. The pro is this fight scene with him in versus the Russian, it was awesome. The pro is his father, Frank Castle's father, is the dude from Jaws. This is half and half. The pro is they're trying to make a comic book accuracy of the death of his family, but where's his daughter, dude? There's no daughter in there. One of the cons is we didn't get the Punisher van. We got a muscle car, but no van. Thank God we got a Punisher van in Spider-Man No Way Home. Con is worst villain ever. Jigsaw should have been the villain of the movie. Micro should have been in the movie. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know why he's not in the movie. Alright, this is half and half. The pro is this is an adaptation that they're trying to adapt in the movie. The con is they didn't do a good job. I like the supporting cast, that's the pro. Well, that's it, everybody. That's the end of the episode, Movie Critics Friday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys got a beautiful, fantastic Friday, and enjoy your weekend. Let's go, we go.